If you think you know all the motorcycle rules, think again. These aren't the ones you read in the handbook. These are the street-smart, rider-tested secrets that seasoned bikers live by but rarely talk about. And if you're not using them, you're probably missing out on better rides, fewer breakdowns, and some serious respect on the road. Before we jump in, if you're into real-world riding tips that actually make sense, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I post new videos to help riders of all experience levels stay sharp, ride better, and avoid the mistakes no one talks about. And make sure to stick around until the end, because number 10 alone is something that could easily save you hundreds of dollars and a major headache down the line. Alright, let's get into it. Number 1. The gas station glance rule. Veteran riders know that every fuel stop is a chance to quietly inspect your bike. While you're filling up, do a quick walk around. Look for oil leaks, inspect your tires, glance at the chain and brake lines, and wiggle your levers. This habit takes maybe 60 seconds, but it can catch problems before they turn into roadside breakdowns. Real riders don't wait for warning lights. They check in every chance they get. Number 2. Don't trust your fuel gauge blindly. Most motorcycle fuel gauges are not as reliable as you think, especially on older or budget bikes. That needle or digital bar can bounce around like it's guessing. So, reset your trip meter every time you fill up and know your bike's average range. If your bike starts hesitating, cutting out during turns, or sputtering under load, well, it's likely running low. Don't rely on tech alone. Develop fuel sense. Number 3. Use the kill switch first, then the key. It may sound small, but shutting your bike off with the kill switch and then the key is more than just a habit. It ensures your bike's systems shut down in the correct order. It also builds muscle memory in case you ever need to shut it off quickly in an emergency. If you always use the key, you'll reach for it even when seconds matter. Plus, using the kill switch helps avoid draining your battery if you forget and leave something on. Number 4. Lane positioning is dynamic, not fixed. Too many riders choose a lane position and stick with it like it's a badge of honor. But the truth is, smart riders are constantly adjusting. The left tire track may give you better visibility around a truck. The right side might be safer when there's oncoming traffic turning left. And the center? Usually the slickest spot thanks to oil and coolant drips. Your lane position should change as the environment changes. It's not about loyalty, it's about survival. Number 5. Your helmet has a shelf life. Even if it looks fine, your helmet isn't made to last forever. The inner foam breaks down over time from UV exposure, sweat, and heat. Most manufacturers and safety standards recommend replacing it every 5 years. Drop it hard? That could be the end of its protective abilities, even if it looks fine on the outside. A helmet is a one-use, time-sensitive piece of gear. Treat it with the respect it deserves. Number 6. You don't have to let anyone ride your bike. It doesn't matter if it's your buddy, your neighbor, or some guy at the gas station. If you're not 100% comfortable handing someone your keys, just say no. Bikes are personal machines. The clutch, throttle, braking, and handling are all set up for you. One wrong move from someone else, and your bike could be wrecked, and guess who's liable? It's okay to protect your ride like it's your spine, because in some ways, it is. Number 7. Chain slack specs actually matter. A saggy chain or one that's too tight isn't just bad maintenance. It affects your suspension, your throttle response, and your safety. Check your slack with you sitting on the bike, fully geared up. That's when the chain is tightest. If it's off by even a small amount, you're risking damage to the output shaft, sprockets, or chain itself. Respect the specs in your manual. They're there for a reason. Number 8. Cold tires are a real thing on the street. You don't have to be on a racetrack to worry about cold tires. Even in warm weather, if your bike's been sitting, your tires are cold. That means less grip, harder rubber, and, well, a higher chance of slipping. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes of consistent riding to warm them up. So, don't dive into aggressive lean angles or panic braking in the first 5 blocks. Ease into it. Let the rubber do its job. Number 9. Lane splitting is more than just legal or not. Even if lane splitting is legal where you ride, that doesn't mean every driver knows it, expects it, or respects it. Your approach, speed, and body language matter. Ride too fast between cars and you're asking for trouble. Approach like a pro, and most drivers won't even flinch. Just because something is allowed doesn't mean it's always wise. Read the room, ride accordingly. Number 10. What you wear sends a message even if you don't realize it. This one isn't about safety, it's about presence. If you're rolling up with clean, purposeful gear, even casual gear that's clearly made for riding, people take you more seriously. Show up in a tank top and sandals, and you might as well be wearing a sign that says, "I'm new here." Presentation builds confidence, from you and from others around you. It's a subtle but powerful rule of the road. Bonus rule. The real ride starts when you're off camera. In a world full of GoPros and social media, a lot of riders save their best behavior for when the camera's rolling. But the best ones? They ride the same whether anyone's watching or not. Consistency off camera builds muscle memory. It keeps you sharp. If you're only putting in effort when it's being recorded, you're doing yourself a disservice. Ride for yourself first. The footage will come later. These rules aren't about bragging rights or some secret club handshake. They're practical lessons built from thousands of miles, breakdowns, close calls, and conversations at the pump. The kind of stuff that turns a rider into a real rider. If even one of these tips helped you think differently about how you ride, consider sharing this with someone who could use it. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button for more straight-up motorcycle advice with none of the fluff. Ride smart, ride aware, and always keep the rubber side down.